Listen, do you mind if I put my 2 cents in?
No, honey, I don't mind.
Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
No idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why have you come here tonight? Rain.
Where's my dough?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Vibes and Stuff Live in the Morning. It's your host, Chuck Allen, with your host, Uncle Freezy, coming to you live on a money-making Monday. How's everybody doing out there? Vibrant ones. How are you doing on this money-making Monday? How was your weekend? Yes, sir. We're coming live in effect on this Monday, July 25th, the 25th of July. Salute to Savage NYC in the building, Danny Landis in the building, our guy, R&B sensation, my guy, Delano Steele Jr., Savage NYC, my guy, Alfred Griffin in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Yes, sir. Chuck is hot this morning. It's been a scorcher over the past 5 days here in NYC. Now, I know we got Vibesters from, Vibrant ones from all over, from different parts of the country. And I know we got some in the South, and it's hot in the South. But here in the city, man, it's like no relief. That pavement, that concrete, that asphalt, boy, be radiating some mother freaking heat. Jeez Louise. So I don't know if y'all can hear my fans in the background, but Chuck absolutely got the fans going in the background. Hopefully here in the city, we don't suffer from another blackout. Because I don't know if anybody was here in the city for the blackouts, but man, this is no weather, no weather to have a blackout. When you can't even have a fan on, like, man, oh man. So anyway, nah, man, I'm not upset about anything, man. I am ready to rock and roll. It's been a good weekend as a Knicks fan. I put all of the misinformation out of my head, and I've said what's going to be will be. Yes, sir. Salute to Mr. Vince in the building. Yes, sir. This heat wave is real. I am staying hydrated. I don't know about the rest of you vibrant ones, but Chuck is staying hydrated. And y'all know how I do, man. Y'all know how I do. I stay with the sparkling water. I have a peach pear sparkling water in the freezer right now, getting icy for your boy. And I'm just drinking down this regular one that I took out of the refrigerator. But definitely, if you're going to be out and about, wherever you at, make sure you have some water with you, man. Preferably, make sure you freeze it a little bit so it stays cold. And make sure you drink some water, man. I know there are a lot of people out there that love the carbonated drinks with the fructose corn syrup. you might want to lay off a little bit of that, man, and just get some high quality H2O in your system, man. We don't want nobody out there passing out, having heat strokes, ended up in the hospital. You heard me? So yeah, man, everybody out there, be safe, man. Stay cool, stay hydrated for sure. There are a couple things that we're going to get to. You know, I don't want to talk about the Black Panther trailer just yet. I want to wait till Unc comes and we can really dive into that. I saw it. I thought it was amazing. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster for sure. A lot of us have endeared ourselves with Chadwick Boseman playing the Black Panther, and unfortunately he passed away. But as they say in Hollywood, in show business in general, the show must go on. I can't wait to see how they tackle this and how they move the franchise going forward. Can't wait. Can't wait. So, Vibrant Ones, man, how was y'all weekend, man? What did you guys get a chance to do? I see my man DSJ said it went too fast, as all weekends do. Like, so what did you guys get an opportunity to do? Salute, ladies and gentlemen. Finally in the building, Uncle Freezy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yo.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, boss?
What's going on, Unc?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yes, sir. How was your weekend, man? What did you do or didn't do this weekend?
I went to go see Thor: Love and Thunder. That was fire. Thor: Love and Thunder was fire.
Right.
Saw the Black Panther trailer. Fire. Definitely fire. What else did we do? Did the KMD like every day.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
without giving us any spoilers, give us a little something about Thor, the new Thor joint.
It is very what's the word I'm looking for?
Fluid. Okay.
lot of fluid references in it.
Okay.
Lot of same-sex references in it.
Okay.
Black Panther 2 trailer. I'm just adding a thing to the tags real quick since we're talking about it. Just real quick, y'all. Yeah, man. So Thor: Love and Thunder was a very very good movie. It was funny and sad. It was like I'm a big fan of Taika Waititi, right? He does a lot of stuff, man. I like him. Big fan of his. So Thor: Love and Thunder will remind you of the third Thor movie. Yeah, what was the third Thor movie? The
Ragnarok?
Yeah, Ragnarok. It will remind you of a Ragnarok theme with the over the top comedy and stuff. But at the same time, it's got some serious tones to it, which is fire. It's like a perfect combination. Every time I say perfect combination, I always think Johnny Gill and that light skinned girl. Perfect combination.
Oh, Stacy.
Stacey Lattisaw. Yeah, I met a lady in the store one time. She looked just like Stacey Lattisaw. And so when I met her, she was like, hey, where's the such and such at? And I was like, why are you asking me? I don't work here. And she was like, oh. And I was like, you look like Stacey Lattisaw. She's like, yeah, I get that a lot. I was like, can you sing? She was like, yeah, you can say that. Thank you. And she walked off. It's strange. True story. True story. I was like, damn, you look just like Stacey Lattisaw. She's like, I get that a lot. I was like, can you sing? She's like, you can say that. And she walked off.
so Stacy Lattisaw walked off from you. She was like, man,
he won't even
this
tell me where the
guy out
shovel's
here."
at. She won't even tell me he won't even tell me where the shovel's at, man. So
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man.
Okay.
But, yeah, but Thor Ragnarok to me was probably the movie that saved the Thor franchise because Thor was dry. The first Thor movie to me was dry. The second movie, the Thor: The Dark World, was whack. Right? So Thor Ragnarok to me saved the franchise, and Thor: Love and Thunder. When you see it, bro, I think Thor is replacing Iron Man. Right?
But can you really do that? Like I don't want to get into the Marvel rabbit hole of what could possibly happen because of what we saw in Doctor Strange and you know the multiverse and blase blah 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 blah. I don't want to do that. But Thor replacing Iron Man.
Yeah. As the head honcho. As the guy. Right?
I could see. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it because yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, replacing him as the leader for sure. I can see that happening because in Civil War you had your two camps. You had the Captain America camp, and then you had the
Iron Man camp. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah,
when it's a leader for I can see it happening. I can see it.
Was Iron Man really a leader, or was he a puppet?
I don't think he was. I'm not going to say. Maybe he was like a more of an anti-hero.
Like think about this. What did Tony Stark ever do that led to something good? Ultron.
Piper having a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he was a jerk. Like he was a jerk in every movie. Like he was the smartest person in the room, even when he wasn't the smartest person in the room. He had way more characteristics not to like. But I think that's also a testament of Robert Downey Jr. playing the crap out of that role.
He did his thing. He was excellent. He was excellent, right? He was pitch perfect. The perfect guy to play that role because ideally Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr. Right?
Yeah.
That's what he is. The spoiled kid of a guy with money that researches and goes. That's what Robert Downey was. Remember Robert Downey, the filmmaker?
Yes.
The father, the guy, the crazy filmmaker doing all these weird movies and all this stuff, and his son is like coming up behind him, and it's like Howard Stark and Tony Stark.
Right.
So it's just one of them deals. But what is the question is, what has Iron Man ever done that was good?
Sacrifice his life.
Nah, Doctor Strange killed him. Doctor Strange did that intentionally. And I know DSJ is about to cry. Like, no, Uncle Freezy, don't say that. Yo, Doctor Strange killed Tony Stark because he chose that option because he knew if Tony would have lived, they'd have had to continue to fight these stupid battles every 4 or 5 years. So he had to eliminate the threat for because think about it. Doctor Strange always says stuff like, we have to sacrifice one so that the universal calculus can blah, 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 blah. Tony Stark was that one. Tony Stark was that one, bro.
Okay.
Tony Stark is that one. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because think about all the things. Ever since, have you seen all the Tony Stark movies, the Iron Man movies? Iron Man 1, 2, and 3? Think about how in every movie, the villain is always a random person that Tony Stark turns into an enemy.
Yep.
And Iron Man, think about the Iron Man 1 guys in Iron Man, the I don't want to call them Arabian because I don't know if they're Arabian. They're not Indian either. The Asian guys, the South Asian guys, right?
Right.
That Tony Stark made enemies out of. They were only enemies because the government was using Tony Stark's war weapons against them.
Right.
They would never have been Tony Stark enemies. They would have been enemies of the United States. They would not have been enemies of Tony Stark. Right? But those missiles they were using had Stark Industries all over them. Everything has Stark Industries over everything.
Right.
Tony Stark, think about this. Tony Stark didn't have to put his name on any of that stuff. But he did it anyway because he wanted people to know how good he was. This is a Stark Industries weapon of mass destruction.
Right. So it was okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that would make sense. That would definitely make sense. So okay.
Sorry about that, boss, but the phone is blowing up, man. My bad.
Yeah, man, you're a busy guy, man, doing deals, you know what I mean? Making dreams come true. That's who Uncle Freezy is, for sure.
No lie, we put a lot of work into Chuck. Am I lying, Chuck? Do we not put a lot of work and research into all this stuff, bro?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Thank you, boss. Boss lady just bought me some water. She was like, "Your voice is sounding like Fred Sanford."
Yeah. Okay. So on the new Thor movie,
right?
Would you give it 2
and
thumbs
for
up?
Obvious
5
reasons,
stars?
For obvious. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You said 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. I would give.
Yeah. Would you give it 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, 2 Rotten Tomatoes? What's your? Is it a must see?
No, it's not a must see, but if you chilling and got nothing to do, I would definitely go see it. And if you're a fan of music, if you like music, bruh, Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that because I don't want to give it away. I don't want to
Okay.
spoil it. But just in general, not if you're like into certain things and certain. But all I'm gonna say, what I will say is this: if you like the Joker and the Batman trilogy, imagine Christian Bale in that role as a villain. And that's what Christian Bale is in Love and Thunder, Thor: Love and Thunder. Christian Bale, and it's very underrated, bro. It's very underrated. I think Christian Bale does probably the most underrated job of a villain that you've seen in a while. Could he have done better? Yes. Understanding the limitations of what Disney shows, though, Disney won't allow you to do certain things. Remember, the Batman trilogy was Warner Brothers,
Right.
so the Joker could do whatever he wanted to do. But understanding the limitations, yeah, American Psycho, yes. Think about that, except creepier.
Okay.
There was some scenes, bro, in this, and you like. Now, mind you, Thor: Love and Thunder is a kids movie, right? It's a Disney movie. It's more of a kids movie than the espionage movies like Captain America: Civil War, something like that. Right? That was an espionage movie, right? Thor: Love and Thunder is definitely a kids movie, right?
Yes.
But bro, not Bane, but Gore, the God Butcher, bro, is creepy, bro.
Okay.
It's
So
creepy.
I might have to make an appointment to see that.
And they're Chuck, there are little jokes, right? You know, like for me, I'm a Christian, right? So when I hear all this God stuff, God, it make me cringe because I'm like, man, I don't believe in none of that mess. I believe in the one true God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's me, right? Right. But then, like watching the movie, I see like all these gods of everything. Yo, there is a god of they make fun of it. There is a god of what's the Chinese things? They come in a little wrapper. It's like you stuff like a noodle and there's like a little you know what I'm talking about.
Buddha?
No, it's food. I'm talking about the food.
Oh, food.
It looked like a ravioli. You put food in it and then you pinch it at the top.
Oh, okay. A dumpling.
Yeah, there's a god of dumplings in this movie. And they make so much fun of all these like fake gods and stuff. Bro, and then when they get to a certain god, they like, yeah, that's the god of carpentry over there. Right? And I didn't like it at first, but it did make me laugh. Because I know who they're fake. I know the thing they talking about the god of carpentry. I already know who they talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the whole movie is funny from beginning to end because Thor's ego is so big. It's like he is out there with his own forces, and I don't want to give it away, right? But he is out there with the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And I'm not giving that to the way because you saw that in the trailer already. Mm-hmm. The Guardians of the Galaxy getting the ass kicked, and Thor is like at the top of this mountain, like, I am Thor, God of Thunder, and all this stuff. And the Guardians of the Galaxy is getting the ass whooped. And so the dude comes to the thing like, hey man, you ready? He like, I am ready for battle. And so as soon as he say that, they start playing this song from, you might remember it from this movie called Lean on Me, but it's a joint by Guns N' Roses called Welcome to the Jungle, right? When they said because it started off with the hard guitar slash, wow, and then they play the intro to it, and then when you hear Axl Rose come in, welcome to the jungle, la, 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 la. Yo, it's crazy. The movie is dope, bro. The movie is dope. It's a must see, but the timeline that you watch it is not. You don't have to go see it right away, but you definitely want to see it.
Okay, all right. So y'all heard it from Unc. Definitely go and check that out. I'm definitely going to catch one of these matinees because it's still steamy here in the city. So I'm gonna catch one of the matinees either tomorrow or Wednesday, something like that. Probably Wednesday. Hit one of them 11 to 12 o'clock, showings. Get to sit there and relax in the cool AC, watch some Thor. You heard me? Yeah, man. So
I'm here.
You want to talk about the Black Panther trailer since we're discussing Marvel? I had an opportunity to check it out this morning.
What was your initial thoughts when you saw it?
Say that one more time, Monk.
What was your initial thought when you saw it? Just your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts. Yes. My initial thoughts. This movie is going to be an emotional roller coaster.
Right.
You can tell by at least the cuts from the trailer leads me to believe it's going to be very emotional.
Right.
They're going to be tugging on your heartstrings a good bit. We've definitely endeared ourselves. We endeared ourselves to Chadwick Boseman playing T'Challa.
Yep.
His unfortunate passing. The type of everything that went along with that, because the brother didn't say anything about his diagnosis, still came to work, still did what he had to do, and gave us a tremendous performance. Outside of that, then you have the actual storyline of what's going on, the effects his passing have. They look like some new characters are being introduced.
Yep.
I'm excited to see it. I'm anticipating another $1 billion blockbuster.
Yep.
I'm predicting $1 billion blockbuster. Everyone, this is definitely the one that everyone is going to see.
Right.
Just because of everything that it symbolizes and what had to take place for us to get to this point. So I think people are going to turn out in droves. I am absolutely going to be one of those people.
Right.
To go see it when everyone else is not watching it.
In November. Yep. Yep. And so there are secret hints in the movie.
Okay.
Right. So if you remember, T'Challa wore black and he had purple piping occasionally on his outfit to let everybody know. It symbolized purple symbolizes royalty.
Royalty.
Right.
Yes.
So when you saw the purple, right, on the outfit, right, you knew that was T'Challa. But there is a new Black Panther in the movie, and the piping is gold. Right? And so if you remember, the kid out of Oakland in the apartment with the thing on his lip, remember that? He did this? Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, when he had his outfit on, he had gold piping. And when you see the new Black Panther come out of nowhere on the bypass to confront Namor, right? That Black Panther had on black and gold.
Now see, that's one of those things that was a debate. You know, Warmonger's not dead because all he did was throw him off the. He didn't die, okay. So we'll see. We'll see.
He transitioned, right? He did transition to the place where the Panther goddess was, right? He transitioned to that, right? But he transitioned to that. Nobody ever said he was dead, right? Because if you remember in the original Black Panther, T'Challa also transitioned to that place, and he talked to his father. Remember the big Black Panther came out of the tree,
right?
And came down to talk to T'Challa, and then the Black Panther took the form of his father that had passed away and died. Remember that?
Right.
In the original. Yeah, this is gonna be something, bro. This is gonna be. But the pain, and just to skip around a little bit, the pain on Angela Bassett's face when she realized that her whole family was gone and destroyed makes me think, what happened to Shuri? Remember Black Panther little sister?
Yes.
Makes you think, what happened to her? Right? And why is Ironheart in this movie? Remember Tony Stark, prodigy from MIT, the young black girl?
Yes.
She was in the audience. I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but Tony Stark had an event at MIT, and he said, "I'm going to fund everybody's projects and blah, 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 blah." Right? There were a whole bunch of people in future movies in that crowd. Ironheart was one. The villains from Spider-Man No Way Home, they were in that crowd. Remember the nerd with the glasses and all of that?
Right.
They were in that crowd. There was a bunch of people in that crowd, right? And Marvel does an excellent job at forecasting, right? You have to watch the movie,
yes,
in order to make sure that you catch all these Easter
little
eggs
nuggets.
Going.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to check that out. So hey yo, Vibrant Ones, man, when the new Black Panther drops, you guys going to check it out? Definitely. I'm checking it out. I'm not sure if that's on anybody's cup of tea or not, but Chuck is going to be in there.
Definitely going.
Probably with my Kente cloth on, my Black Power fist.
Definitely going.
I'm definitely going to be there. Shout out to the chat. A lot of you guys still got Nicks on the brain. Okay. Okay. I hope that this deal gets done. I hope however and whatever it gets done. Hey Freezy, Chuck, keep in mind that they may touch on the 5-year blip. Ooh. Yes, definitely. I hope the deal gets done so people can stop talking. A lot of us, if I was the GM, you guys would be very upset. If I was the Knicks GM, you guys would be very upset. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all would be out there with pitchforks and torches, because none of this stuff I would do, and that's just me. I don't believe he's our future, Mr. Vince. But neither is Julius. I don't think either one of them are the future. I do believe they can coexist. Um, but I don't believe either one of them are the future. If I'm being completely honest, uh, since everyone insists come to Vibes and stuff live in the morning talking Knicks, I'll say this: I would trade R.J. Randall and Obi.
Yep. For a box of Skittles, and they don't even have to be fresh; they could be stale.
If you want me to be completely honest about it, I'll trade all three of those guys. Um, who would I get? Anybody else?
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. I trade them for Kawhi Leonard right now. The claw.
If he was someone that was actually obtainable, I would absolutely check it, kick the tires on him. But being if I were the GM, right, and do I think Donovan Mitchell is worth 10 players or 11 players? No, I don't.
That's what you're gonna pay though, Chuck.
But exactly, that's what the market says. Regardless of how I feel about it, that's what the market says right now. Right now, a 1988 BMW M3 costs more than a brand new M3.
Yep, and especially if you get the blue one. Get the what's it? Sky blue one? Is the sky blue one? That's the one. It's like some weird off color blue, bro.
They're because that's what the market says. Like a 1996 Toyota.
Say it again, Chuck. Chuck disappeared. Chuck disappeared. You. Whoop, there he is.
My bad.
There you go. Yeah, no, ain't nothing to it.
My
Ain't
bad.
nothing to it.
Sensitive mouse over here. Refresh the page. But it's what the market suggests what you're going to pay. And if the Knicks think that is too rich for their blood, if they think that, then walk away. Like he's not the only superstar. He's not the only star. If you feel like what they're asking is too much, I personally can't see the Knicks bringing in Donovan Mitchell and keeping Julius Randle and RJ Barrett.
Okay.
I think those would be the next two pieces moved, in my opinion. But again, if I were the GM, I would moonwalk away from this deal. I wouldn't even entertain it. Like I would be getting ready for the regular season. If you hit me back, you hit me back. If not, let's keep it moving. Again, as soon as someone will offer me something of substantial benefit for me, like if Charlotte came to me and say, "Hey man, we want Obi or Randall," how much would you give me?
Right.
Well, for Julius Randle, we'll give you 2 first-round picks. Huh?
Gordon Hayward. Because you got to make the money match.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Obi Toppin, you could make that work. You can Obi for PJ Washington or something. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that could work. As if however you feel about PJ Washington. Anyone who's offering draft picks and something, I would at least listen.
At least listen.
I would at least listen. If the Nets can get off of their contracts or make their trades with KD and Kyrie, and they're looking to rebuild, I'm on the phone with them. Hey, we'll give you Julius Randle. Let us get Ben Simmons. Chuck, why would you take Ben Simmons? He can't shoot. He passed on a layup.
Yeah. That's what
So
we do.
He's also 6'10" and can play every position.
Yeah.
And you could put him at the 4 and do the same thing that they did with Giannis, because Giannis couldn't shoot.
Still can't shoot.
It still can't. So, and now you have a guy that can dribble at an elite level, pass at an elite level, rebound and defend at an elite level.
Yep.
At 6'10", 25 years old, under contract. Right?
Yep. For cheap.
Now you have two guys on the interior, Mitchell Robinson and Ben Simmons, protecting the paint, and can switch off on the smaller guards on rotations.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah.
To shoot, he can chuck it up. It don't matter. Like even with that shooter,
Knicks fans
still gotta
don't care about that, though, bro. Knicks fans don't care, man. All Knicks fans care about is the rumor mill. The Knicks, I'm telling you, bro. The more I do this, the more I find Knicks fans are not interested in winning. They're interested in stories.
Right.
And it's frustrating to me because I want to win. I want to win. If you listen, I'll buy you a Big Bub CD. Big Bub has a song called "Telling Me Stories." You can listen to it 24/7. Right? But if you want to win, get out of this BS mindset of everybody that comes here, you hate them. Right? It's like that chick who never get married. Man, I never get married. I'm waiting for Mr. Right. I know you are. Keep on waiting. Don't hold your breath though.
Right.
But keep on waiting. Right? Just keep on waiting, bro. And gals.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't stop at Ben Simmons. I would honestly gauge the market and what I could get for RJ Barrett. If it's not.
Oh no, Chuck! Now you're going too far. See
how? First of all, I don't really care how anybody feels about it. This is my opinion. Y'all don't like it? Too bad.
Right.
Leave it in the comments.
Right.
The reason I say that is because of the point I was trying to make last night. Before all of the technical difficulties, everyone needs to understand RJ's is 3. He ain't playing. He won't be starting at the 2 if you bring in Donovan Mitchell, right? So, or even if they keep Evan Fournier, right? Yes, there will be points in the game where he will play the 2, right? There will be points in the game where he'll play the 3. But from the consensus is that that people believe he's better at the 2 than the 3. And then I say, well, can't be better at the 2 if he can't shoot.
Right.
I would be looking to add another guy that can dribble, pass, and shoot at the 3. Personally, I would go to New Orleans, and I would ask them, "Hey man, how much do you want to keep your franchise player happy? How much do you want for his running mate, his guy, his best friend? What would you be willing to offer? A couple picks, picks in the player, 2 first rounders, and Brandon Ingram." I think I'll take that deal.
I don't know, man.
I know. It's not sexy. It's not a big name. It's not the guys that anybody else wants in the chat. But again, if I would GM, he's 24 years old.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't need to rehydrate. See, this is the thing. When people don't agree with the things that y'all say, y'all call him crazy. He don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that guy's I don't think he's going to be a great NBA player, period. I think he's going to be a good NBA player. I don't think he's going to be anything that you guys think he's going to be at all. Not at all. But that's just me. I'm not an NBA scout. I've never walked anybody into an NBA office or trained anybody to be an NBA player. But this is just what I see. And I feel like you put another dribble, pass, shoot guy. One, everyone complained about the threes not being able to put the ball on the floor. This guy can put the ball on the floor. You know why? Because he can play the 1, 2, 3, and small ball 4. Why?
Right.
Because he played point guard in LA his first couple of years. Then they moved him to shooting guard when they got D'Angelo Russell. And then he played the 3 down there in New Orleans. So you have another dribble, pass, shoot guy at your wing who can defend. Okay. Now that leaves your shooting guard position open. Now you have 3 guys on the floor with Jalen Brunson that can defend and are 6'8" or better.
Yeah.
And you've acquired draft picks that you could probably put together and go grab another superstar who's on the outs with his team.
All right. Well, hey, brother, I gotta go.
Oh man, I bumped you out that bad. Chuck gives a take. Uncle Freezy's like womp womp.
Nah, man. Nah, chat. Hey, me and Chuck talked about this before we even went live. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was already running late. We had some creative talk beforehand. Is the reason why we were kind of a little bit behind time. Trying to make the product better. And then we were like, well, you know what? We'll do like a little joint just to, serve quota. And then,
hey, listen, man, it's been a fun show this morning, man. We got off to a late start, but we'll be back here tomorrow between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time.
We promise we'll be here sometime between 7:30 a.m. and 12 o'clock a.m. the next day. Sometime we'll be here sometime between that 17-hour window. I'm just bullshit. I'm just messing around with y'all, man. Like man. KMD. Hey, Mr. Vince, I'm about to do the KMD right now. As soon as I leave from here, I'm going straight over there. As soon as I change the stuff up here on the screen, and y'all know how it is, bro.
Yes,
Soon as
sir.
I
Yes,
change all
sir.
this
If
stuff,
this
man.
if this is your first time joining Unc and Chuck, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Click all notifications. That anytime we upload or we go live, you'll know so you can come kick it with us. Stay hydrated out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Peace.
Peace, party people. Peace, party people.